Hey guys, welcome to the Vapor 93 channel. Today we're going to be taking a first look at the Smok G320 kit. Now this is another great kit by Smok. I haven't even opened this thing up yet. You guys can see I still have like the plastic wrap on this. I'm just going to go ahead and unbox it for you guys. Show you guys what comes with this kit. This isn't a new kit by any means, but it's definitely one of their better kits that they have out on the market, at least in my opinion. I haven't had my hands on it though yet, so I'm excited to see what this thing all comes with, how it feels in the hands, but let's just go ahead and get right into the unboxing. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and unbox her right now. Plastic wrap needs to come off real quick. Just grab my finger underneath. There it goes. Well, bam! Oh, this is the best feeling in the world, guys. The best feeling in the world is just unboxing something new. Like, hands down. It's so satisfying. But, yeah. As you can see, pretty simple, pretty standard. You guys can see what it all comes with, but I'll explain what it comes with once I get into it. Gotta take it out of the box. Ooh, presentation. Always a good thing. Silica gel packets, man. Every time. Man, never mind. I'm just kidding. Silica gel packets are in there for a reason. I'm not going to hate. But, yeah, here you go. You can see it in all of its glory. This is the black with the red accents. 3-battery device, as you guys can see there. 3 18650s. Beautiful. 320 watts. Fire button is right here. I haven't put in batteries in it yet, and then your wattage selector is going to be right here. It's super, super clicky, which is actually pretty nice. Definitely, you know, a little bit of button rattle. Not the greatest thing, but you know, it's okay. It happens. There's your 510 pin down there, but let's see what else is in the box here. So, taking out the paper, you are presented again with your battery warning card. Make sure you guys are always following the proper battery safety. Always important to do that. And then here is your warranty and certification card to make sure you are getting an authentic Smok product. Your manual, you know, pretty standard, gives you all of your needed information in there. USB cable, always handy. Glad they always put those in there. These are always good cables as well. You have your big baby beast tank right here. You guys are pretty familiar with this tank. This has been in a lot of Smok kits lately, just because it's a really well-rounded tank. It's nothing too crazy. It's simple. It's easy to use. The coils are easy to come by. Holds, I believe it's 5 mils of juice. Yeah, 5 mils of juice, so plenty of juice capacity for you there. Comes with an extra Pyrex glass piece in case you do happen to drop it. Comes with 2 different coils. The one that is pre-installed is the 0.15 ohm coil, which I believe is called a quadruple coil. So basically 4 pieces or 4 different coils wrapped around a single base, and then you have your 0.2 ohm, which is a 6-tuplet coil, which is, you know, 3. You guys can see that, the 3 holes right there. This is also a really, really popular coil within the tank itself to be used. Also, you're gonna get your O-rings. Always important to have those spare parts in there. And they always, you know, they seem to keep on doing this, which is really nice. It gives you the 2 vape bands, which most people would put on their tank. Say if it falls over, it's gonna help it prevent from cracking. Not 100% break proof, but it does help for those little tip overs and whatnot. So I'm gonna screw on the tank so you guys can see it right there. As you guys can see, you do have a little bit of excess space here, which probably, you know, is a good thing. So if you're using a larger RDA or tank, plenty of space for you to use it there. But let me go and actually put some batteries in here though, so you guys can see what the screen setup looks like. All right, so I put in the 3 batteries here. First con that I am finding with actually putting this thing together is that the battery door feels quite resistive to put it in there. Now that could be just because of the springs in there being brand new, but it definitely requires a little bit of extra force. See right there, requires a little extra force to really make sure that's closed and tight. Not that big of an issue, but definitely something that, you know, I would see as a con because it requires a more than significant amount of force to close the door. That is kind of a negative thing, I guess you could say, but not a super big issue. So there's a screen turning it on, as you can see right there, G320. And you are presented with your typical Smok screen right there. So I'm going to go ahead and press a new coil because it is a new coil for me. What the fuck? Oh, there it goes. My bad. Anyways, so there you guys can see that. Your wattage readout here, your battery levels here, ohms, amps, pretty typical Smok screen. And hold it this one down. This is your down button, which is the smaller one, and this is the up button. Hold that and it'll start scrolling up, and it scrolls up pretty dang fast. So you guys can see it'll go to a max of 320 watts and it'll stop there, and you can scroll it all the way back down to 6 watts, which is really nice. You can go in 0.1 increments, which is great as well, but it does not round robin. So if you're at the 320, make sure you guys go ahead and drop it all the way back down. It doesn't round robin, so you have to find your in-between spot. For me personally though, I'm comfortable with about 80 watts, which is a solid spot for me. Running a Cleto 120, I switched out tanks just because I prefer the Cleto 120 over the Big Baby Beast, but the Big Baby Beast is still a great tank that it comes with. All right, so overall this is a pretty nice device, 3 batteries, so it's gonna have a better battery life. It's a little on the heavy side because it does have the 3 batteries, but it actually fits nice in the hand. I've got a pretty medium to larger sized hand, so it fits in my hand pretty comfortably, but for people who may have the smaller hands, it may not be as comfortable. But for the larger, meatier hands, it's definitely going to be nice. Single finger to use the fire button, which is nice. Sort of perfect for my index finger right here. Or you could easily use it with your thumb back here, but I think it's actually most comfortable running it like this. The screen, for me, it would have to be flipped upside down, which is a great setting to be able to flip the screen on the menu itself to be able to face you or face the other way, depending how you like it. Price point on this device, super, super great. It's about that anywhere from like $70 to $90 range. So it's, it's in a good spot. Nothing too expensive, but it comes with what you need. It's 3 battery kit. So definitely a very, very comfortable device to use. Not super crazy expensive, which is great, but it's going to be something that people may or may not like depending on your hand size. I think that's the biggest thing for this device is your hand size. And that's kind of a weird con to say, but it's something that does, play into people's choosing for their daily vape, for choosing their very first mod, or choosing their next mod. Their hand size. It's a weird thing to say, but it does play into the selection of your device. For me personally though, I have the larger hands. I'm going to really enjoy this filling up my hand nice and full right there. No sexual reference right there. But it definitely feels good in my hand. I'm not going to lie. That's going to go ahead and do it for us though. The full review will be coming later on. I have to play with this device a little bit more to get more comfortable with it, get used to it, find a couple more cons if there are any more. But right off the bat, I'm excited to use this device. Yeah, that's going to go ahead and wrap it up though, guys. Please subscribe. Just saying. Just kidding though. But the subscribe button does help. Make sure you guys thumbs up the video as well. Drop in the comment section down below if you guys are interested in us checking out any other RDAs, tanks, mods, as well as juices. You guys can find the shop Instagram at vapor_93, where you guys can participate in the live reviewings of these devices. You guys can ask your live questions. You guys don't have to wait for a timed response. You guys can get your questions answered right away. You guys can follow me on Instagram at elevated_official. Also, make sure you guys check out our website at vapor93.com, where you guys can find a great selection of large bottle juice, great prices, some of the best on the internet. Make sure you guys go ahead and check that out though. But that's going to go ahead and do it for us, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Alright, so you stuck around for the whole video. Congratulations. Now it's commercial time. So I just want to remind everybody that at vapor93.com you can pick up some of the best liquid that the Sacramento area has to offer. A lot of these lines aren't in a lot of shops, but the shops that they are in, they're usually in the top 3 in selling. So they're really, really good liquids. So, of course, if you want any of the Lost Coast is available in Ice, Reserve, and the Original. And these are all variations on the strawberry watermelon hibiscus recipe. This has been my #1 seller for about 2 years now. And of course, we're not paid by them, we're not sponsored, but they are local guys that we really want to help out. They need to get into more shops because this juice is phenomenal.
Yes.
Then of course, you can check out Cloud Batter by Cloud Vapory. Cloud Batter, still one of my top sellers. This is a vanilla cake batter. Then, another one by Cloud Vapory, Cloud Berry. Cloud Berry is a berry cake batter that is phenomenal and still selling like crazy. We also have Betty Blue by Cloud Patrol. Cloud Patrol is also under the Cloud Vapory label. Betty Blue is a blueberry cotton candy. And last but definitely not least, I'm going to hand this one to you.
Yeah, this is probably hands down one of my favorite. Carolina Cookie, again by the Cloud Vapory people. This is a great custard juice as well. On that sweeter side, it is a snickerdoodle cookie.
Yeah, it's so good.
Great stuff. Great stuff.
So that's it. Yeah, go check out vapor93.com if you want any of those flavors.